Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday, start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays, get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays, dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Hello. Today, we're going to explore how Reiki works, what it is designed to support, and how you can safely and effectively incorporate Reiki into your wellness journey. Let's talk about the science and spirituality behind Reiki. We'll look at what an example session is like and discuss how to find a qualified practitioner. Whether you're new to energy healing or looking to deepen your understanding, allow this session to help you approach Reiki with clarity, confidence, and discernment. You may have heard of Reiki, but what exactly is it? Reiki is a Japanese energy healing art that was developed in the early 20th century. The term Reiki comes from two Japanese words, Rei, which is universal, higher spiritual wisdom, and Ki, the life force energy. Together, Reiki is understood as universal life energy or a spiritually guided life force energy. The key points is that it's non-invasive. It's an energy healing system. And practitioners channel life force energy through their hands, either lightly touching the body or hovering just above it. It's not affiliated with any religious. It's a spiritual wellness practice. It's used for well-being, relaxation, balancing energies, emotional clarity, and support during healing processes. So, how does it work? Reiki works through the principle that the body is not just physical, it is energetic. Reiki acknowledges this energetic anatomy within our bodies. This includes the chakras, meridians, arc fields, and subtle layers of emotional and mental energy. When we have blocks or stagnation in these fields, it's believed to impact our physical and emotional health. The Reiki practitioner then serves as a conduit. They don't use their own energy. Instead, they act as channels for the universal life force. Energy flows through their hands. Reiki draws itself to where it's needed, similar to how water naturally flows into dry soil. Sessions are deeply intuitive and not forced. And there is a scientific perspective to Reiki, providing theories or practical ways to understand and utilize Reiki scientifically. The first is a relaxation response theory, that Reiki activates the parasympathetic nervous system, shifting the body out of stress mode. There is the biofield theory that the human body emits electromagnetic fields that may be influenced through intention and touch. And the placebo therapeutic presence, that compassionate, calming environment of Reiki enhances well-being. Regardless of the theory, the scientific perspective, it all begins with the intention of the practitioner and the role. The role is to be calm, compassionate, and open, to support changes in the client's nervous system and energetic field. Reiki works by balancing the energetic and nervous systems, by releasing tension and by encouraging the body's natural capacity to heal itself. The purpose of Reiki is primarily to restore this energetic balance, to reduce the stress, to support emotional clarity, to encourage a deep relaxation, to complement any medical care, and to promote a spiritual connection with inner alignment. Reiki is about supporting the body and the mind, not replacing medical treatment. What are the benefits of Reiki outside of what we just explained? While experiences may vary, benefits are commonly viewed physically, emotionally, and mentally. Physically, Reiki does promote deep relaxation and release of tension, improved sleep, reduction of pain or discomfort, support during recovery from an illness or surgery. It lowers stress levels and blood pressure, and it enhances the body's awareness. Emotionally, Reiki helps the emotional release and cleansing, reducing anxiety and overwhelm, improving mood and calm, support during grief, trauma, or transition. It increases self-compassion and clarity. Mentally and energetically, it provides a sense of grounding and centeredness, increasing focus and mental quiet, clearing energetic blockages, strengthening intuition, allowing you to feel lighter, clearer, and more balanced. And there's another aspect, the spiritual benefit, connection to your inner wisdom, an overall sense of peace, unity, or oneness, activation of self-healing awareness, and opening of the heart and higher chakras. Now, there are some cautions and contraindications to be aware of. Reiki is gentle and non-invasive. However, there are a few things to take into consideration, such as Reiki complements medical treatment. It's not a replacement for medical care. It doesn't diagnose nor cure a disease. And that you should always seek immediate medical attention for any urgent issues. It is to be understood and to take caution as there can be a heavy emotional release. Reiki can bring up buried emotions. And this is normal, but it may feel intense. And to seek support or therapy if you are processing trauma. And there are also specific situations to be aware of and cautious. For example, if you are pregnant, Reiki is generally safe, but you need to make sure that the practitioner is trained in prenatal Reiki. If you have an electronic implant or a pacemaker, Reiki is safe. However, some modalities may involve magnets or crystals, and those should be avoided. If you are experiencing mental health condition, Reiki can calm the mind, but it does not replace mental health therapy with a licensed mental health professional. And if you are sensitive to energy, movement, if you experience lightheadedness or fatigue, then you want to make sure that you're properly hydrated prior to a session or immediately after. And then also be cautious ethically. Avoid practitioners who diagnose, prescribe, or discourage medical treatment. And beware of claims of promises, miracles, or guaranteed healing. Or if for any reason you feel uncomfortable in the space. And outside of these cautions, when you find a practitioner that you align with, that you feel comfortable and safe, what's a typical session like? Well, first there's going to be an intake and discussion. The practitioner is going to ask about concerns, your objective or goals, your current emotional state, and your preferences. And there is an understanding that you will remain fully clothed during the Reiki session. The next is the space. It's typically soft lighting, music, and if it is available to you, aromatherapy with essential oil diffusion. It's going to be a quiet, peaceful environment. The third thing is the position of your body. You may lie on a massage table or sit comfortably, whichever best serves or suits you. The practitioner may offer blankets and pillows for additional comfort. And then you're ready to begin to slow down and experience the process. The practitioner may place their hands lightly on your body or hover just above, and they move through very traditional hand positions: head and shoulders, heart and chest, abdomen, hips, legs and feet. Hands may feel warm, tingly, or soothing. And once you are comfortable and you can let go and begin to release, you may experience this tingling. You may experience change in temperature, warmth or coolness. You may experience release of your emotions, a sense of deep relaxation. You may have visual imagery or see colors. You may feel like you're floating or sinking, heavy. Sometimes you perceive nothing, just stillness, and that is still effective. There's no expectation that you're supposed to experience any of these things. It's your experience. Whether you experience something or nothing at all, it's still your experience. It's about the energy. And then once your objective of the session has been achieved, the practitioner will close the session to gently ground your energy, to have a short conversation to reflect on what you experienced, and to offer hydration. Sessions are typically 45 to 60 minutes, and some may offer shorter sessions. Now that you know the reasons why you would seek a Reiki healer, the purpose, now you know what to be cautious of and what a typical session may be like. How do you find a qualified Reiki practitioner? Look for their training. There are 3 levels of Reiki training. The first level is a practitioner. The second is level 2, practitioner with a distance work. And the third level is a master, a teacher, and a master practitioner. They train other Reiki practitioners. Choose someone who is trained through an established Reiki lineage. The second is look for professionalism. Practitioners who provide clear boundaries, who make you feel safe, who offer informed consent, respect your confidentiality, fully explain the process before the session even begins, and does not guarantee any cure. And you can find practitioners through Reiki associations, wellness centers, yoga studios, or holistic clinics, referrals from therapists, teachers, or friends, through integrative medical practitioners or departments at your medical facilities. And when you are looking for a Reiki practitioner, It's okay to ask questions. You can ask how long they've practiced Reiki. You can ask which lineage they're trained in. You can ask what to expect during a session with them, the code of ethics that they follow, and based on your specific concerns, what's their level of experience. Always choose a practitioner who feels safe, secure, grounded, and aligned with your needs. And then once you've experienced your sessions, integrate it into your wellness routine. It works best when it's integrated as part of a holistic lifestyle. You can pair your sessions with yoga, meditation, or breath work. You can pair sessions during times of stress, setting intentions before and after sessions, and to journal. A consistent practice creates a subtle yet profound shift in well-being. Reiki offers a gentle yet powerful way to support your physicality, to slow down and relax, your emotional healing, mental clarity, and spiritual connection. It's not meant to replace medical care, but it beautifully complements modern wellness approaches by reminding that we are energetic beings just as much as we are physical ones. When practiced ethically and with intention, Reiki becomes a sacred space for renewal, one that invites balance, harmony, and a deeper connection to the life force within and around us. Thank you for joining this exploration. I hope that this offers more information, empowers you, and opens you to the possibilities of this healing art. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.